Well, hey there, gorgeous. My name is Dusty, and this is the Scorpio Priestess. If you would like a private reading, you can do that by visiting www.scorpiopriestess.com. I hope everybody's doing well, vibing high, living your best Scorpio Dorpio life. Happy birthday to my baby celebrating today and the remainder of our season. I hope everybody is doing kind things for yourself. We are just going to do a quickie today, Scorp. I do have early private readings, so let's get into it. Tell me, what is it that you want the babes to know? What is it that you want Scorpio to know right now about the next 3 days of their life, please? The next, what is that, 48? What would that be? I always get that message. Is it 60? Is it 60 hours? Wait, 48. 9, yeah, right? Yeah, 60. Short term, something's about to be short term here. Money matters a lot now. Watch your expenses and save up for the future. You need to be prepared for the unexpected. This position will be temporary, so don't get too attached to it. There's something happening right now that's temporary, Scorpio. You can change the way you look at things. You could change everything. A brand new light that will help you get where you want to be. Spirit is asking you to change your perspective. If you can't change anything about your life, if you are unhappy, waking up every day, dreading going to work, dreading whatever you have to do, changing your perspective could change everything. Because the minute your body feels actual gratitude, the minute Joe Dispenza has done so much research on this, gratitude actually heals the body, Scorpio. When you're in gratitude, you cannot be in scarcity. When you are so grateful for everything you have, I have cried. It has actually brought tears to my eyes when I allow myself to really sit in gratitude. It's such a beautiful feeling. If you haven't felt gratitude, true gratitude in a while, you may want to sit down and really acknowledge all the beautiful things you have. Spirit's also asking you to save some money. Don't be spending like crazy. You're going to need it in the future, whether it's for an investment or because of a life challenge. Making smart money decisions right now, very important. There's something, what is this, that you're being called not to get too attached to. Some of you are really attached to an outcome, a narrative, a story, a fantasy that you've been telling yourself, Scorpio. You have to get out of it. Some of you are in this place of self-doubt, questioning yourself, feeling low, not liking what you see in the mirror, perhaps. It's going to be temporary. You're just going through a little bit of a darker season. You're filled with some self-doubt, but there's a lucky twist of fate. Some of you are being called to actually go back to school, get your master's, your bachelor's, do something to progress yourself, take a master course, do some kind of traditional teaching, or maybe even talk to a therapist if you've been having a hard time coping with life or a breakup. There is no shame in it. A Taurus, a Libra, or a fixed sign could be important to you over the next few days. There is a lucky twist of fate, but you're being called to change your perspective and get out of this space. You have blindfolded yourself. The only thing you see is lack, worry, and what isn't good. You're focused too much on what you don't have, who has left your life, opposed to what you actually have and solutions. It's a little perspective change, and it could change everything around for you. Tell me about love over the next 3 days for Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising. Tell me about love for my Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, please. Fear is blocking you. You're blocking out love because you're so fearful of losing someone. You're living in the past, hoping, wishing, waiting, guys. There's a masculine energy here who is really stubborn in your energy. You need to be unafraid to take a leap of faith. You're closing one chapter. You're hoping, wishing, waiting for this reconciliation, But for some of you, here is the truth. It's not going to happen. You can't keep putting your life on hold. You can't keep staying in this place of fantasizing about what used to be. That's not what it is anymore. You are where you are. What has happened has happened. You have to find full and radical acceptance. If you don't, you're just going to keep losing sleep and staying here. Some of you do have a reconciliation on the way, but this masculine energy is very stubborn. You could be the stubborn masculine energy who refuses to see any other outcome to happiness other than a reconciliation, and that is your right, Scorpio. You do you, and you can feel how you feel, but be very careful on thinking my intuition's telling me it's not over. Your brain's operating system is just trying to solve a problem based off past feelings and events that have happened. It's not always your intuition. A lot of the times it's your default mode network just trying to put an ending to the story. So just FYI, if it's been a long time and you've been sitting here and there's been no indication of a reconciliation, you're being called to take a leap of faith. I know that hurts. I know a lot of you clicked off. I know a lot of you unsubscribed, and that's okay, because I am all about full and radical acceptance in our lives. Tell me about the person on Scorpio's mind, please. Scorpio sun, moon, rising. They're guarded. They're resisting the connection. Their guard is up. They're not making any moves. This person's going out of their way not to fall in love. They feel pressured to make a decision. They are caught between two. They're caught between two lovers. They're not sure which direction to go. They love you both for different reasons. They can be a bit of a manipulator, or somebody is manipulating them and twisting the facts, or acting like a martyr, or trying to get them to feel sorry for them. There's more to the story, though. There's secrets and lies. This person may not be who they claim to be. Some of you, this person's lying to you and telling you they're just co-parenting, telling you they're living with their sister, telling you, and they're actually with a third party. Some of you know this person's lying. Boy, what a difficult reading. Tell me who's twisting the facts, please. Tell me about this, twisting the facts, making them feel sorry. A lot of you are involved with somebody who is with a third party they've been with for a long time, and they're twisting the facts and making you the villain because they want this person to put them up. They need their money. They can't care for themselves on their own. They can't take care of themselves. So they're making them feel bad about wanting to leave. Others, this person's making you feel bad about wanting to leave because they can't support themselves. You've supported them for years and years, and they don't want to give that up. There's definitely another person involved here. Some of you, this is a mother or a father making them feel bad about coming back to you. You all don't get along with their family. You just don't click. Their family's very manipulative. You've tried to tell them that, but they can't see it for themselves. They could be paying their family's bills. They could be paying a third party's bills, even though they're not living together anymore. This person wants to move forward, but they're just hanging on really tight to the past. They're hanging on tight to what used to be with this karmic. They're not going to get it back. The relationship has ran its course. It's time to let it go. They're very fearful to make a decision, this person. Tell me what they're going to do. They could be afraid of court or being arrested, Scorpio. For some of you, this third party is threatening to call the police or take them to court, or not let them see the kids, or it's a whole mess. There's something they have not told you, though, about the whole situation. There's something they haven't been honest with you about, because for some of you, they don't want to hurt your feelings. For others, they don't want you to know because they're afraid you won't want to be with them. For others, they're actually lying and manipulating both you and a third party. You will know where you stand. This person's been doing a lot of soul searching, trying to figure out what it is they want right now for their self and their life. They could be a Libra or a Virgo, savoring every moment with you. I want you to reach your maximum potential. I need some discipline tonight. Very sexual connection you share with this person. The way you make me feel is something I've never felt before, Scorpio. I've never felt this kind of love, this kind of chemistry, this kind of intensity. They don't want to give you up, but they don't seem to want to make the changes and adjustments needed and give up the third party either. They're just in this space of wanting you both. They seem to have a message they want to send you. They need to take the lead. Here's the thing, though. Some of you have a new masculine energy coming in that is very attractive, that wants to wine and dine you. And this is when this person is most likely going to start manipulating. Some of you have a new lover in your life right now, from what Spirit's telling me. And this person from the past that you were either an ex or your children's father is making you feel bad that you want to move on. Someone's first name could begin with an F. Those ready to meet someone new, you're getting ready to meet a very attractive, hot, sexy lover. Somebody you're really going to click with, Scorpio. You're going to have to make a decision. You feel stuck. There's blockages. You're stagnant because you're dealing with someone that's giving you mixed signals. But this new person is very career focused, does quite well for themselves. You could meet them at work or on a business trip. Some of you, this has been prolonged grief. My goodness, Scorp. A lot of you are just hitting your breaking point. You're hitting your breaking point with this past person, and you're about to take a leap of faith. You need to stop questioning yourself and your self-worth and what you deserve. You deserve to be treated. You deserve to have all of somebody. You deserve to be treated the way you want to be treated. You don't have to sit here and wait for somebody who barely gives to you and gives you mixed signals. You're not doing that because it's a soul connection. That's a lie. That's a bargaining mechanism we make with our brain. Actually, underneath all the codependency, a soul connection is peaceful, is enduring. There's a inner knowing that no one will ever replace you. So see ya. You think you can find better? Bye. Everything else is our human brain. So if you are not being treated well, but you're fearful to step away, the message is clear here. You may have to take a leap of faith to be able to accomplish what it is you're looking for. Because this person, although they love you, although they've never felt the way they've felt before with you, they're just not giving up this other person. They don't know what they don't know what to do or which decision to make themselves. You're both confused, but for different reasons. If somebody new comes into your life, just know they're being sent to you. They're being sent to you so you can see, remember what it feels like to be loved and valued and treated well. Because this new person coming in, they will tick every box you have, Scorpio. But it will be entirely up to you. If you would like why do I keep saying that? Every time I get done with a reading, I keep wanting to say, if you would like a personal reading. I don't know what the heck, guys. I hope you all have the most blessed and beautiful day ever. Some of you have to make a decision really soon, or the universe is going to make it for you, my love. Spirit wants to see you have this wish fulfillment and move forward. And so do I. Love and light.